What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, I can make the ring go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see, I'm in love.
Well, that was singer Marlene Ricci. She's getting ready for a special one-night engagement at Vic's in downtown Las Vegas. But before that, she joins us here in studio. So Marlene, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We truly appreciate it. So one thing that I'm intrigued by your story. So you actually can say that Frank Sinatra heard you sing and was intrigued by you. So tell us that story.
Yes, I was at my first job at the Aladdin Hotel. Remember that hotel? And he came in with a big entourage of guests, big stars, Angie Dickinson and many others, Danny Thomas. And he sat down and they kept telling me for the whole week he was coming. But they would call me backstage. They used to have a phone, the maitre d', and he'd say, Frank Sinatra's coming. I'd get so nervous and I'd go do my show and then he wouldn't come. So probably about the fifth time, he actually did show up. He sat down and he called me over to the table after I sang. He stood up and he said, come here, and he said, how would you like to go on tour? And I was like stunned. It wasn't. So the next day he flew Don Costa, his famous arranger, and he did 7, 8 songs for me. And 2 weeks later, I was on my way opening the show for him in Sunrise, Florida.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was like whirlwind.
What a story, especially in such a short amount of time, and like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. So what was that like for you and for your career?
Well, you know, I didn't even realize what it was going to do for my career, but of course it opened so many doors, because after I toured with him about 2.5 years all over the country, and then after working with him, a lot of the big comedians started putting me on their show, like Bob Hope and George Burns and Don Rickles and many other people. So it was a whirlwind.
That
Cinderella.
is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And now you're here with us, which is very exciting. So talk about your engagement at Vic's downtown.
Yes, it's Wednesday the 22nd and October 12th. I'm doing 2 Wednesdays a couple weeks apart, and it's mostly I just started coming back into singing. I kind of got out of it for a while. So this is exciting. I think we're having a full house already, and it'll be fun.
For people that don't know, we did just get a little snippet of you. What is kind of your sound, your vibe?
Well, I'm doing the Great American Songbook now. That's I've gone through different genres in my career, and I really like this. And it's a lot of songs that Frank Sinatra did, but not exclusively. I'm also doing, mixing it up a bit. So not just this Great American Songbook.
Nice. Okay, not to go back real quick, but like, what was it like working with Frank Sinatra?
It was unbelievable because I hadn't had that experience. Like, he had the best of everything. And when we were at Caesar's Palace, I remember going to him and saying, Mr. Sinatra, should I keep I could sign my name for food and beverage. And I said, should I keep it to a certain amount? He said, sign whatever you want, honey.
Oh.
So I
right.
did. But he said, make sure you tip 20% at least. So that was good advice.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun. All right, so if we want to check you out at Vic's, what can we expect there? What type of show are you going to give?
It's going to be an hour show, and it's just beautiful music, like romantic. A lot of the songs you may not know, because I'm not doing the most popular ones that everybody always does. There's some really beautiful songs that I think people will enjoy, and they'll have heard it before, but maybe not know when or where. Where or when? That's one of them too.
All right, I love that. All right, so that is happening Wednesday. How can people go?
They go to VixLasVegas.com, and then you can click on Open Table, or they have the old-fashioned phone number. You can call up and just make a reservation.
Easy enough. Yeah. And that's Wednesday. What time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Yeah. All right. Well, Marlene, thank you so much for that.
Oh, thank you. It's been a blast.
No, it's been a pleasure to have you. I love hearing stories of during that time. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Like she said, you can go to VixLasVegas.com for more information on her 2 shows, the first one being October 22nd.